Today we are looking at what I call censorship, and we start with a song. And you find Jesus, and you find Jesus, and you find a born. And you find Jesus, and you find Jesus, and you find a born. And of course, we know that censorship manifests in various ways, particularly if you look at journalism. That's why you have an organization like Reporters Without Borders, just basically trying to document infractions against journalists and ranking countries based on the level of press freedom. But we know that reporters have been dispatched to the great beyond because of their work of holding the powerful accountable. Sometimes they've disappeared without trace. They've been locked up, and even some others are in hiding because of their work, which basically means that there's a lot of intolerance when it comes to views that might not be pleasing to those that are being written against. So they go to great lengths to ensure that those kinds of ideas, basically do not see the light of day. And we have a parallel in scripture. Look at Jeremiah 36, verse 20. And they went to the king into the court, but they stored the scroll in the chamber of Elishama the scribe and told all the words in the hearing of the king. So the king sent Jehudi to bring the scroll, and he took it from Elishama the scribe's chamber, and Jehudi read it in the hearing of the king and in the hearing of all the princes who stood beside the king. Now the king was sitting in the winter house in the 9th month with the fire burning on the hearth before him. And it happened when Jehudi had read 3 or 4 columns that the king cut it off with the scribe's knife and cast it into the fire that was on the earth until all the scroll was consumed in the fire that was on the earth. So this man was not interested in the prophecy of Jeremiah, because it was an idea that he was not comfortable with. And so for him, the best bet was just to burn the scroll with fire. And he was not just content with that, just like for other leaders that are intolerant. Look at verse 26. And the king commanded Jamiel, the king's son, Seraiah, the son of Azriel, and Shelemiah, the son of Abdul, to seize Baruch, the scribe, and Jeremiah, the prophet. So he was not just content with burning the schools. He also wanted to punish these guys that had the contrary idea. And he's not the only one. If you look at 1 Kings 22, verse 7, I tell them what it is that the king says. Put the man in prison and feed him only with bread and water until I return safely. This prophet that prophesied negatively about the king, that he will fall in battle, and he said they must put him in prison until I return safely. So people always love good news, and anytime you give them ideas or news or prophecy that is not in line with what they expect, usually they respond in some of the manner that we've talked about. But the gospel is the good news. I know the gospel has also suffered its own. People have been persecuted because of the gospel. But we are grateful to God that we have these kinds of opportunity to spread the gospel. So instead of you closing your ears to the gospel or burning the Bible or the scroll, the gospel is the good news for all. And it's your best, your best course of action is to comply with the gospel by accepting Christ into your life and as a Lord and personal Savior, instead of censoring, the